Hey everybody, it's Margot of The Bigs Go African, and finally this is vlog number 5. So we are in Uganda, which is very exciting because this means we are one step closer to Liberia. So I have been trying to get to this vlog for a while, but we have been really busy doing lots of stuff. So we left Australia on the 15th of January and we flew to Edinburgh, Scotland. And what we did was we hired a car and sort of drove down the UK, and we saw England, Scotland and Wales. Sorry, I have got a red nose. I'm a bit slightly unwell with a cold, but I don't have the added pressure of being a professional vlogger and needing to be perfect for my vlogs. I can do it how I want. Also, there's a lot of background noise. Sorry, it's a real experience for you. There's someone out in the street with a loudspeaker. I don't know what the discussion is. Anyway, so we actually had a nice time in the UK. The first couple of days, when I arrived there, it was actually a real shock, just realizing that I've just left everything and it's not a holiday. You know, we've left Australia, and I did underestimate what that would feel like, and I kind of panicked, I think, for a couple of days, and I was really jet lagged too. But I just kept thinking, oh my gosh, I've left everything, and I felt really terrible actually. And I just thought, can I do this? And I share that with you because I just want to be real. But I have never doubted my calling, and so I figure, I guess at some point I'll be okay, and that's what's happened. I am okay. I'm over that initial shock, and I obviously I still miss home, but I've got his peace, which is really good. So we had a nice holiday in the UK, and we saw some iconic English things and or iconic UK things, and we saw some snow, which was really nice because that's not something we see in Brisbane. And then we had our MAF International Orientation, which was 5 days, and it was brilliant actually. It was really helpful, practical, informative orientation. Like, they covered things like culture shock and living in a program, relationships, boundaries. We talked about health. We had experts come in and talk to us. We had a whole day on security, which was really good, with scenarios and things. Looking after our spiritual health, and I found it really helpful. It was really practical and helpful. And then on Sunday we came to Uganda, and I like it here as much as I'm keen to get to Liberia, because I really want to just be where I'm going to be permanently and start putting down roots. But it is actually lovely here in Uganda. There is quite a lot of resources here, and the people here are so lovely. Initial impressions of Uganda: it is hot, but it's not unbearably hot. I mean, I'm used to this kind of weather from Queensland. It's very dry. Probably the dryness bothers me a bit more because it's very dusty, and there is a lot of dust everywhere. It is so friendly. The people are so friendly. Like, everyone I meet that's Ugandan, well, especially the Ugandans, will say, you are so welcome in our country. Like, they're so genuinely friendly and welcoming. And the streets are very chaotic. Typical African city streets, you know, the traffic. Ooh, it's going to take me a bit to get used to that. Hopefully, well, they tell me I'll get used to it to a certain extent. I do feel at times I still have those moments where I feel overwhelmed. And I had a moment on Monday. We went out and looked around at a few things, and we went to the supermarket, and I just had this moment where I just felt like overwhelmed, and I couldn't find what I wanted, and I didn't know even what to buy, and everything was so different, and I couldn't understand the money, and I was trying to work it out, and I just started to feel that sweating, heart rate rising, anxiety happening, and I just thought, okay, stop, ask the Lord for help. And in my mind I just cried out to Jesus, please, you know, help me to get through this moment. And I had the most vivid and beautiful image of Jesus just standing beside me with his arm around me and a smile on his face, just saying, it's all G, it's all good, Margot, you know, it's okay, I'm here with you, you'll get through this. And I felt his presence so strong in that moment, I had to hold back the tears. So I am incredibly grateful for his grace and his love, that he's with me in those hard moments. So plans from here, we will be here until Stephen finishes what's called standardization, which in my little layman's wife opinion is getting his African license and just learning some MAF and African flying. So it could take a while because these things don't go quickly in African countries. So I would love it if you could pray that this process could be fairly quick, so that we're only here for a couple of months. Much as I actually really like Uganda and the people here, like I said, I'm keen to get to Liberia where I can really start sinking my teeth into what I'm going to be doing. And if you could pray for our health, we both have colds. That's part of life. And just, yeah, pray for our emotions, that we would be able to just adjust to living abroad, so to speak, and living in a culture and environment that's so different to what we're used to. Okay, love you all heaps. Thank you so much for your support, and I will try and talk to you again soon. Bye.